Ladies and gentlemen, here come General Musa on December 2nd, 2025. Bola Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, nominate General Musa as the new Ministry Defense Ministers on December 3rd. The country Senate confirmed him as Defense Minister after 5 hour screening. He took the oath of office on December 4th. So General Musa has moved from being just a top military officer to become a civilian head of defense ministry. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look of this. Then when we come back, I will tell you the shocking thing that Musa said.
Your inspection, sir. Good and out.
The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General White, Minister of Defense, the gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, are very as we welcome
the highly decorated and well accomplished general for that matter. We are deeply grateful to Almighty God for your appointment as Honorable Minister of Defense by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. The assumption of duty today marks a significant moment for the ministry and for the defense sector at large. On behalf of the entire management and staff of the Ministry of Defense, I wish to reaffirm our collective commitment to supporting your leadership as you share the defense architecture of our nation. We stand ready to work diligently under your guidance, upholding the highest standard of professionalism, integrity, discipline, and accountability. Your appointment is a testament to the nation's confidence in your experience, character, and capability to strengthen and reposition the security framework. Honorable Mr. Sir, this for us and for you is a homecoming. You are on a very familiar turf. For the purpose of formality,
Service Chiefs, Chief of Defense Intelligence, distinguished directors and senior officials of the ministry, senior military officers from the Defense and Service Headquarters, my own members of 38 regular course, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is with profound humility and a deep sense of responsibility that I address you today in my new capacity as the Minister of Defense of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. 6 weeks ago, I was in the khaki. Now I'm coming as the minister. It can only be a God. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for the trust and confidence reposed in me. I take that very, very seriously. For me, it is indeed a privilege and an honor, after serving 39 years in service, to come in and now be a Minister of Defense of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The love Nigerians have shown us shows that people believe that we can turn the tide. Now, it is not rhetorics, it's by action. We must, firstly, as Nigerians, take the ownership of the responsibilities of the challenges we have in our country. It is only us that can solve the problem. It's when we agree within ourselves that we can deal with this that will succeed. God is with us, and He has always given us all the responsibilities for us to be able to succeed. It is left for us to do. This responsibility is one I accept with solemn reverence and unwavering commitment to the safety and security of our great nation, Nigeria. Let me also acknowledge the dedicated leadership of my predecessor and relentless efforts of every one of you in this room. When I was the Chief of Defense Staff, you gave me all the support, and I really appreciate it and I want to say thank you. And I want to assure you that coming back as minister, we want to do more for your welfare, for your well-being, for the administration of the ministry. I strongly believe in reward and punishment. You do well, you are rewarded. We take corrective measures so that we can succeed. I don't believe in Naso we did one. We must assess everything that we're doing and see how we can improve on it. I believe in having a very positive workforce. We're going to listen to your challenges, and whatever we can do to address them, we'll do that. But what I count on you is you also put in your best. You know your task ahead. You don't have to wait until somebody calls you or asks you a question. Do what you are supposed to do, and that will make it easier for us as a nation. This task of securing the nation is a continuous one, and I'm aware that you have been holding the line with dedication. I commend you all. For decades, my life has been defined by a uniform, by the ethos of service, and by sacred covenant to defend the territorial integrity and citizens of Nigeria. I therefore come to this role not as a stranger to our security challenges, but as a comrade who has been in the trenches both literally and figuratively. I have seen firsthand the bravery of our troops, the complexity of our threats, and the pivotal role of strategic coordination. Like I always said, no single individual can achieve this alone. No single service or parastatal can do. We must work as Nigerians, making Nigeria better. Consequently, my core philosophy in steering the affairs of this ministry is simple: operational effectiveness through unified action and strategic foresight. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot afford to operate in silos. We cannot tolerate gaps between policy and execution, or between the ministry and the services. This ministry will be a powerhouse of strategic direction, enabling support, and a relentless accountability. We must provide that support for our troops to continue to succeed. They are sacrificing their lives out there in the field, day, night, thunderstorm, windstorm, whatever the situation, to ensure that we, Nigerians, can go to bed and sleep well. We must continue to pray for them. We must continue to provide that necessary support. Working as a team with other MDAs, Mr. President has made it very clear he will give us all the support we require and demands that we achieve success. That we have promised him. And so I want, within the first few weeks, we must show that we are committed. The ministry working inside, the troops working outside. To translate this philosophy into action, my initial focus will rest on 3 interconnected pillars: enhancing joint operational synergy. We will immediately begin a rigorous review of all theater commands and inter-service operations. My door will be open, as always, to the Chief of Defense Staff and Service Chiefs for frank discussions on equipment, training, welfare, and strategy. Mr. President wants us to present what our challenges are, with the promise that they will be addressed. So it is left for us to do the needful. Our goal is to overwhelm the adversaries with seamless jointness, not just coordination. Welfare morale as a force multiplier. We all understand the import of morale to our personnel and staff. We must therefore prioritize the timely provision of all necessary kits, ensure prompt payment of operational allowances, and vigorously address the issue of accommodation and medical care for our personnel and their families. The injured are watching how those not injured are watching how you are treating the injured. If something happens to them, nobody will be there, especially those who have lost their loved ones. The families want to know what will happen. It is our responsibility to make sure we take care of them. The aspect of doing things to impugn on their own integrity, I think is not the best. We must make payments seamless. We must treat them with respect. Anybody who is laying down his life for his country deserves the best respect we can give him. And
Gentlemen, you heard what General Musa say, but it's something I want to highlight that you guys should take note. We will watch. He said he declared that there shall be no more negotiation or ransom payment to terrorists, kidnapper. The highlight stain the arm of denying criminals the financial incentive that fueled violence. He also stretched that military action alone will not solve the insecurity. He called for the complementary effort. What are those complementary efforts? The government, community, lift intelligence, legal reforms, special court for terrorists, faster uh, prosecution, and tackling root cause. Ladies and gentlemen, General Musa say a lot that they should tackle the root cause of this. This Fulani herdsmen and the rest. The root cause is to tackle poverty and illiteracy. And he also talk about strong military cooperation and capability plus social government structural reform and data stroke technology integration and incentive justice. So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard what just Musa said. Everything he's saying is very good. But my question out there, in case you come across this update, did you think that everything that he just says, did you think that the people that he is going to work with will give him that helping hand? How are they determined, including the federal government? The House of Senate has promised him that whatever he needs. But the question I should ask, as long run, did you think there shall not be any sabotage? That people that he will be working, trying to give them command that they will frustrate his efforts? So I want to end here. When you come across this update, drop your own comment. What do you think? So let's just keep our eyes down and see the next action of Musa or what he just said in the year to come. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is all. Do well to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.